MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the Sunshine State and Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Wei-Yin Chen gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Now at the plate, Ryne Sandberg. He will lead this one off today. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Soft liner towards short. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Career numbers against Chen. He's hitting at a .349 clip. He's taken him deep once. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Chris Bryant will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? That's a hit, the first of the year for the Cubbies.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Billy
Coming
Williams.
to the plate now, Billy Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Here's Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Sandberg is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
Digging in, Cliff Floyd. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fourth, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Now at the plate, J.T. Realmuto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Jenkins has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity.
Ground ball right side. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Ernie Banks. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Riddle gathers it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting second, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Floyd is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, center fielder number 5, Albert Almora.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting 8th, the pitcher number 31. Fergie Jenkins.
Now batting, Fergie Jenkins. One and one, here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. High pop-up. Castro shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. A tag for 1. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping into the box, number 44. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Brinson stands at first with 1 out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So here now is the pitcher, Wei-Yin Chen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-1, here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there, and that retires the side. Marlins leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Great shot there of the Blue Waters in long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Three-two pitch. Full count still. And he got him. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg. And the changeup is way low that time. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Right fielder number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. A base hit in his first trip. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. There's a drive out to left center field. Sandberg is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box now, Billy Williams. This pitch is popped up. And that's in there, base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
In now, Ernie Banks. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 44 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 2 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He popped out in his first trip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Lifted in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Williams. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Castro, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball, called 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Now batting, Catcher, J.T.
So here's the cleanup
Realmuto.
hitter, J.T. Realmuto. He reached on a single in his first try. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Williams sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. One left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Standing in now, Albert Almora. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. In tight with the slider, 2-2. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Payoff pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Fergie Jenkins. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there.
Now
No
batting,
doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Ryan Sandberg. Grounder down the line at third. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Marlins nothing. Ready now for the Marlins. Derek Dietrich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High pop up. Bryant is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, J.T. Riddle.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Riddle, base runner at first with 1 out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Trying to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Standing in now, number 44. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The pitcher, number 54, Wei-Yin Chen.
Now in the box, Wei-Yin Chen. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A 1-1. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Bryant. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-2. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box, Billy Williams. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Ernie Banks. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Floyd has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Here's Starlin Castro. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Banks with a sliding stop. The throw. What a play.
Now batting.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding himself.
Count even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one...
Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting. Catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, J.T. Realmuto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Floyd stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that's going to get down out there. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins 1. Nick Whitgren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Whitgren.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Almora. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-1. This is in the air to right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. No hits to this point. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Ryan Sandberg would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Line to the right side, but foul. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. Man at first after the 2-out walk. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Now to the plate, JT Riddle. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th. The 1-1 home. Softly hit out toward short, and 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 9, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, number 44. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Banks has got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Marlins Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Martin Prado is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 14.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Striding in, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
The batter, left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box now, Billy Williams. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses 2-2. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Here now the 2-2. Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go through.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Count remains 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Ernie Banks. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses off the plate.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Bryant on second. Williams is over at first with 1 away. Misses. Ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Once again a 3-2. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Floyd will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Albert Almora. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So striding forward now, Martin Prado. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 13.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
In now, Starlin Castro. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Prado over at second. Castro at first with no outs. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Marlins leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Fergie Jenkins. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Four runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And the changeup is way low that time.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ryan Sandberg. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Marlins 1. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Ball
3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
so a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Derek Dietrich will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 2-2. Swing hard liner to left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Realmuto at second. Dietrich on at first with nobody out. A check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Miguel Rojas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Miguel Rojas.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. This is lifted out to left. Williams is there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins, pitcher, Marlins Garcia.
Brian Holiday will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Brian Holiday.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it 4-1.
Your
Javi
attention,
Guerra
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start
pitching
the
for the
ninth
Marlins,
inning as he'll try to keep
number
the score
40,
right where it is
Javi
heading to the bottom of the
Guerra.
ninth. Number 52 is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 52.
The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. He's set and the 1-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. And he takes a called strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Another try at 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still was.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Prado ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Ready with the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 3 runs already home here. He stays alive, still 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. Still even at 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Count remains full.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Breaking ball outside. He lost him ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up now, Albert Almora. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Here's Castro for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Cubs 7 and the Marlins 1. Martin Prado now. The 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Prado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Striding in once again, Brian Anderson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Line towards center field. Almora is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 30, Flip Floyd.
Marlins down to their final out now, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Miami down to their last strike. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Squared that one up just a little late. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-1 the final today. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Fergie Jenkins earns his first win of the season. Brandon Morrow works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.